We were discussing about the strings in today's class. That moment I told you that string is nothing but it is English like text. Okay, English like text means in English generally we write any word, sentence, paragraph. They all will be considered as a string in any programming language. So here strings generally in C language they need to be that English like test to be kept in double quotation marks, but that at the time of representation, how to create that string, but by default, C will not support the strings. So to create the string, I told you that character data type. String is a data type, many as part of many data types, integer, float, string, char, boolean. Okay, so to create the string C, it will not support, so we will use char data type, and then we need to create an array. I told you that. Okay, array, any name, then square bracket. Now it is an array, and then keep that string type of data in double quotation marks, not single quotation marks. Already I had told you that. So now get print out. I told you printf person. The printf function will be used to get printf that string on, if you want to see on display, and format specifier percentage s will be used to get printout. Okay, that is very important. How to access strings? I told you that. How to access strings? uh, if you want to access strings, that simple thing is that any character, if you want to access, index by index number we can access them. In today's class, I will explain all one by one, how to access the strings, then how to modify the strings, and loop through a string. For loop will be used through loop to get all the if numbers one by one, if characters one by one. So another way of creating strings I already briefed, by keeping all the characters one by one in single quotation marks. But it is very difficult way to, because if a paragraph has 50 characters, every character I need to keep in single quotation marks, every character separated by comma, and all the characters they need to be kept in flower braces. And one thing that is very important, don't forget, at the end of the last character we need to keep this character. What is that? Backslash 0. Here 0 means digit 0 you need to keep, not alphabetical O. And okay, so then it is the very difficult way. However, okay, so now let us come to the part is what already I have briefed, how to create the string. Okay, how to access the string I have briefed. So now how to access the string, I told you that. Suppose this is the string you have. So one string hello world kept in double quotation marks. If you want to access the first letter H, okay, to access that, keep the index. As per index, H will be the index of H letter in hello world is the 0. Next E letter 1. If you change here, generally I am getting H here. If you change 1, you will get next letter E here. E letter you are getting here. Understood that? If you keep 3, so this is called index number. So whenever you run this code, you will get. Understood that? That is, third means H0, E for 1, L for 3. Next L for 4. 5 means O. O letter. Hello. O letter. Okay. O. You are getting what? If you keep the index number 5, you will get 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the white space. That's why you are not getting anything. 5 is the white space. If you want to get O letter here, need to provide fourth index number. You are getting O. So this code we will how to access. Here see format specifier used as C. Okay, format specifier used as C. If you keep yes also, there is no any problem because you are dealing with that is what, that is string. You are dealing with string, so format specifier percentage yes, there is no any problem. Okay, because generally to deal with generally if you want to deal with generally whenever we are working with strings, format specifier will be kept, but if it is not responding to that, we will keep C character, no any problem. So here we are not getting anything, so you keep C here. C means format specifier. C represents for characters. So don't worry, you remove this total code from here. You select the total code from here, and okay. So now what happened? You run this code, your code window, and your that is what your code window and your result window. So now you write this code starting from you write the task, that is what your code comments to comment that task is what today's task to access the characters to access the characters of uh, string characters of string by index. Understood that? Now comment the second line also with the two forward slashes will be used to comment so that these lines will not be read by your compiler. Okay, compiler already I told you that what is compiler. Now write the code first hash to include what files library, the library that is std standard input output library dot h header file library to work with input and output operations like your input printf function, output scanf function. Then after you need to write main function, that is very important. Main function always the function and method both must having suffixed with brackets, then close with flower braces, open brace and close brace. This is inside of this whatever the statements we will write that will be executed. So to access characters of string, first uh, create the string. How to create the string? I told you that string will be created by char data type. First we need to use char, then after what, an array is what, any array name. You school you have kept school as, then array, this is the array square brackets. Now array is created. Now is equal to keep your flower braces. Inside of this flower braces mention, inside of this mention school name. Okay, in double quotation marks. Okay, school name is CHAI Chaitanya. It is a word. Okay, it is a word. Then after terminate this line with okay semicolon. Now let us see that printf in bracket. Okay, if you want to work with strings, so generally I told you that percent a format specifier s will be used, then after comma call that array name. Okay, Now terminate this one. Now come to the next point, return 0 complete, that is very compulsory. Terminate with y return 0, then after there is no any, we want to help the compiler, then after return 0 there is no any statement. This is the code to access characters of strings by index. Okay, now school, if I want to, if I have written this much code, I think you will not get any result here, because character, if you want to get all the characters written as a string, it is a Chaitanya word. So if you want to get all the characters, for loop we need to use here, but we can get character wise by using index. I told you that in the comment, string to access characters of string by index. So by index means here you can use square brackets. Within this, keep index number. The first letter index is 0, means C will be printed. If 1 I have kept here, H will be H index 1, second index for A, I index third, like that. So now run this code. What happened? Let us see. If any errors is there, we need to correct that. Either flower braces we need to remove at kept near to Chaitanya. If no need to keep that string in flower braces, remove that. There is no any problem. Let us see what happened here. I am not getting anything. Okay, remove this flower braces. Okay, run this. Why it is getting delayed? It is very delay, showing very delay. Okay, see here, I want to get 0 character. By index 0 I want to get at the 0 index whatever character is there, C. So every time I want to get character, so format specifier will be what? C, not S. S means whenever you want to get total string. Okay, if I want to get character wise, so let us see what happened here. See, I am getting, if you use the format specifier S here, you will not get. S will be used whenever you want to get the total, that is what, total word, print f, okay, bracket, double quotation mark, format specifier percentage here. Yes, what do you mean of this? If you want to get printout of all word as a string, and the terminate, you run this code, you will get the Chaitanya you are getting, but C is mingled. So then you need to do what? One backslash n character, that is to be kept here to get a new line character, otherwise all the data will be mixed and there is no any separation between the lines. Now Chaitanya and C, why we are getting like this n, that is to be kept near to backslash n. Understood that? So Chaitanya I am getting separate line, and C I am getting separate. Here I have used the format specifier percentage s to get total word, otherwise a sentence as a paragraph. Understand? Suppose if you, it is a paragraph, it is a word, if you want to write as a sentence Chaitanya school, school, okay, Chaitanya school. Okay, now it has two words. If I want to make it a sentence, Chaitanya school has good infrastructure, lengthy, has best infrastructure. Chaitanya school is best. Simply you close it. Very simple. Huh? Is best. So if you write, if you want to get total sentence on the screen, best. So that moment format specifier s with percentage symbol, that is to be kept in double quotation marks, and whenever you want to get a single character of that, so the c is the first character. So that moment c format specifier c will be used. If you change this 3, so what will be the character we can get? 0 for c, 1 for h, 2 for a, I for 3. You will get I character on the screen. Understood that? I, that is like that. Okay, so in front of this I want to keep any string, we can keep like that. The character char, the character is, so this string one character is I. Okay, character is I. What character? The character at index. If you want to write at index, at what index? Third index. At where? Third index. At third index. The character at third index, if you want to, the character at third index, whatever the character at third index is I, like that. Okay, very simple class, you can understand that. And you want to keep your efforts. Okay, until unless you are not interested, then you will simply what, you are not keeping your efforts. Okay, we will study next class. This is enough.